just Anita. Today I'm talking about ghost stories of Canadian small towns. So here we go. Ghost stories is a story involving ghosts or ghostly circumstances intended to be suspenseful and scary. We hear all about six ghost stories from Canadian small towns. Territories. Number 1. Canoe City, Yukon. Canoe City, Yukon has ghost stories centered around the historic Canoe City Hotel. Canoe City Hotel is a historic building and is said to be home to ghosts. Canoe City Hotel's first ghost is named Frank Wright. Number 1. Frank Wright. Frank Wright haunts the hotel's bar because he was a former owner of a nearby mine and continues to haunt the location after his death in 1958. Canoe City was a former mining boom town in the Yukon, and the Canoe City Hotel was a significant community landmark and gathering. Number 2. Former hotel owner. Another ghost. The owner of a different hotel is said to be seen in room 12. This individual reportedly shot himself after his wife and sons died in a fire that also destroyed his own business. There is 2 other places in Canoe City that have ghost stories coming from them. Number 1. Haunted locations. Beyond the hotel, Canoe City is known for having several of haunted cabins and other buildings, adding to its spooky allure. Number 2. Mining town atmosphere. The area is passed as an active mining community and its subsequent transition to a large preserved historical site. For some residents, remaining contributes to the lingering presence of past lives and potential paranormal activity. Number 2. Fort Resolution, Northwest Territories. That's where my mom was born, and one of my uncles and a cousin. In Fort Resolution, Northwest Territories, its residents have a rich traditions of folklore, including stories and enigmas that are passed down through generations. Dean and Chipewyan cultural areas folklore stories have been retold in collections like Not Scared of Ghosts and other Chipewyan stories. An archival sounds recordings featured stories from this region, covering topics from traditional spiritual beliefs and family histories to stories of cultural figures and mythical creatures. Number 3. Great Harper Nunavut. Great Harper Nunavut has only one ghost story around a ghost ship called the Haunted Ship of Nunavut. The Haunted Ship of Nunavut is a legend of a ghostly ship that was caught in a storm and sank, with its crew still manning the decks. People claim to see the spiritual ship in the fog, a common tale that may be present in many coastal or water adjacent communities. The Maritime Provinces. Number 4. Port Hill, Prince Edward Island. Around the Port Hill, Prince Edward Island area, there is 4 ghost stories that are tied to Prince Edward Island's rich history. Number 1. Ghost Ship of Northumberland Strait. This legend describes a flaming 3 or 4 masted schooner with white sails that appears and vanishes, often seen before a northwest wind. Foretelling storms. Number 2. Yeo House in Green Park. Ghost tours at the Yeo House highlight the reported paranormal activity, including unexplained sounds, sightings, and the movement of objects attributed to the spirits of the Yeo family. Number 3. Kane's Playhouse. Located in Georgetown, this former town hall is said to be haunted by a naval captain and other spirits of those lost at sea, with sightings and whistling heard near the stage in the upstairs hall. Number 4. Haunted Mansion in Kingston. A great estate built by a wealthy Englishman named Dr. Jack. You may have run a secret hotel there where guests disappeared. An ice storm in 1956 also reportedly caused his disappearance after power loss in his mansion. The location is now a family-friendly Halloween attraction designed to play on fears through mazes, frights, and rather than being generally haunted. Number 5. Peggy's Cove, Nova Scotia. Peggy's Cove has some ghost stories that include legends of a woman named Margaret or Peggy, who wanders the rocks in blue dress, often said to be searching for a lost husband, or mourning children. This spirit is sometimes seen walking the shore or jumping into the ocean, disappearing as witnesses approach. The village's name itself is linked to this legend of a shipwreck survivor named Peggy, although other theories connect it to St. Margaret's Bay. Number 6. Bathurst, New Brunswick. Bathurst, New Brunswick has ghost stories that include tales of the phantom ship of the Bay of Trelew, a burning vessel seen on the water, and the haunted Ducent Hensey House. Number 1. The phantom ship of the Bay of Trelew. The ghost stories of the phantom ship of the Bay of Trelew is that if a special ferry vessel that appears on the water, often before a storm, while the exact origin varies by tale. Common versions involve a Portuguese explorer ship that was bullied and destroyed by Mi'kmaq people, and a sailing ship that was consumed by a fire from an exploded lamp or a lightning streak, causing the crew and passengers to perish. Number 2. The Ducent Hensey House. The ghost stories of the Ducent Hensey House in Bathurst, New Brunswick involves various paranormal experiences, including reports of apparitions, children playing, and physical sensations like being touched. The house is associated with a notable historical death, that of Scottish immigrant refugee Milligan, who died in 1818 and whose ghost was reportedly sighted 150 years later. The Eastern Provinces. Number 7. St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador has several ghost stories, including tales of a female spirit at the Murray Premises Hotel, formerly the Newfoundland Hotel. Apparitions like a spiritual horse and carriage, ghostly young girls on Penny Harbour Road, and hauntings in modern buildings like the Queen Elizabeth II Library and Mine. Number 1. Murray Premises Hotel. The former Newfoundland Hotel is said to be haunted by a woman who died by ending her own life. Number 2. Penny Harbour Road. This area is reported to be haunted by a spectral horse and carriage, and sometimes a group of young girls standing by the roadside. Number 3. Queen Elizabeth II, Library 1. The main ghost story associated with the Queen Elizabeth II Library at Memorial University is a common urban legend about a ghost that haunts the library's halls. Sinking Library Urban Legend. A story that aligns with the broader sinking legend, urban legend. While other myths exist about the building, such as being built backward, the supernatural elements is a popular myth, not a documented haunting. Number 4. Other haunted spots. Other locations such as old houses, schools, hospitals are also featured in local. Number 8. Val-d'Albert, Quebec. Val-d'Albert, Quebec's ghost stories are partly due to its history as an abandoned ghost town. In the eerie atmosphere that remains, people reported feeling watched, strange noises, experiencing chills, or hearing strange noises, with some tales mentioned specific entities, like a boy who died of strain, a strict priest, or a woman with a wistful face. These stories stem from the town's rapid abandonment in 1927. After the pulp mill closed, a high number of deaths from the 1918 Spanish flu and mill accidents, and the fact the village is now a preserved historical site that is sometimes described as haunted. Number 19. Niagara-on-the-Lake, Ontario. Niagara-on-the-Lake is associated with several ghost stories, often linked to the town's history, particularly the War of 1812. Notable legends include the ghost of Captain Colin Swayze at the Old Angel Inn, and stories about the spirits of soldiers haunting areas like Fort George. Number 1. Old Angel Inn. Captain Colin Swayze, a British military officer, is said to haunt the inn because he was killed there during the War of 1812. The legend says he lingered behind during a retreat to meet his lover, who never shows up. When American soldiers storm the inn, he hides in a cellar barrel, only for him to be fatally abandoned by the American soldiers while searching for hiding places. Today his ghost is said to haunt the inn, with reports of strange noises and moving objects, and some believe his spirit is appeased as long as the British flag flies outside. Number 2, Fort George. Fort George is one of Canada's most haunted locations, and ghost stories there include the first ghost of the spirit of a young girl named Sarah Ann is often called as the most famous ghost. Sarah Ann was the daughter of an officer who reportedly died from disease at age 7. She is said to appear in the soldiers' barracks. She loves to play pranks. The second ghost is a tall man, is a shadowy figure seen in the black house. The third ghost of the man in white is a peaceful spirit that is sometimes seen lounging on beds. The fourth ghost is ghostly sentry, is a soldier who is said to have been frozen to death in 1811 and is reportedly seen pacing at his post. The fifth ghost is phantom footsteps, and sounds as what visitors have reported having phantom footsteps, especially in the gift shop, and unexplained voices. There is other activity is about ghostly appearances have been seen in the underground tunnel and watching from Black House windows, and furniture has been inextricably rearranged in the officers' quarters. When you are in Fort George, there's a ghost tours who take and about the paranormal activity is often the focus of the popular ghost tours offered at the fort, where guide stories and visitors' accounts of these experiences. Number 3. Ghost of Wars of 1812 in Fort George. The ghost stories from War of 1812 in Fort George include sightings of a sentry who froze to death in 1811. Ghostly figures in the underground, noises like phantom footsteps. The ghost of a child named Sarah Ann is also said she likes to play pranks. But many of other hauntings are tied to the intense battles of the War of 1812, which took place in the region. Number 4. Niagara Historical Society and Museum. This museum is a great place to learn more about the local ghost stories. Now the Prairie Provinces. Number 10. Lower Fort Garry, Manitoba. Lower Fort Garry, Manitoba has some ghostly tales that including tales of a 3-step ghost, the lady in white dress, and there has been other reporting of ghostly 19th century ghost children. Number 1. The 3-step Step Ghost. Staff have reported hearing 3 distinct footsteps one on the gravel, one on the steps, and one on the floor of the blacksmith's bedroom, in the path leading to the man's house. Number 2, the lady in white dress. A woman in a white dress is said to be seen in a home. She is often described as saying, "Yes, yes, leave," and disappears when you look at her for a second time. Number 3, other reports. Some stories mention apparitions of children in 19th century clothing. Number 4, historical context. These stories are linked to the forced Faraday past, which has included periods as a penitentiary in a mental hospital. Number 11, Maple Creek Saskatchewan. Maple Creek, Saskatchewan has its own ghost stories, particularly related to the historical buildings in the downtown area and the surrounding region. Local legends often speak of paranormal activity linked to town's history. Number 1, haunted buildings. Many of the town's older buildings are reportedly haunted with stories of visitations and strange occurrences, and such as the ghost town Blue Bed and Breakfast. Number 2, cemeteries. Local cemeteries are often the subject of ghostly tales, with residents claiming to have seen appearances or heard explained noises there. Number 3, ghost towns. The area around Maple Creek is known for its many ghost towns, which are abandoned settlements that have become the subject of local folklore and ghost stories, according to National Post. Number 12, Frank, Alberta. Frank, Alberta has ghost stories, most famously centered around the 1903 Frank Slide tragedy, where parts of town were buried by rock slide. Visitors report feeling eerie presences, seeing explained lights, and hearing cries in the wind, which are often attributed to the spirits of those killed. A popular local legend is a tale of Monty Lewis, a prostitute from the early 1900s, whose spirit is said to still roam the town. Number 1, Frank Slide aftermath. The rock slide is believed to be the cause of many haunting reports. Visitors reporting seeing unexplained lantern lights and mist at night in the debris field and hearing cries in the wind. It is thought that these are the spirits of those trapped and buried in the swamp. Number 2. Mountie Lewis. One of the most widely accepted ghost stories of Frank is the tale of Mountie Lewis. In a popular pursuit in early 1900s, the local madame had a fondness for extravagant jewelry and wore it at all times, even in bed. One morning, she was discovered murdered in her home and had been stripped of her trademark jewels. The townsfolk accused and hanged a newcomer to the town. Just before Mountie's lover confessed to the crime, Mountie's spirit is believed to still wander through the town, bemoaning her death and luring lost hikers away from the safety of the trails close-knit paths long. The prostitute's ghost is said to wander the town, and this screams are reportedly heard in the valley. Number 3. Other paranormal reports. Beyond the landscape victims and Mountie Lewis, other reports include a feeling of not being alone and seeing apparitions among the rocks. The Bolivar mine which was featured on the paranormal TV show The Other Side, Creepy Canada, and is also believed to be haunted. Number 13. Santon, British Columbia. Santon, British Columbia has ghost stories and paranormal activity, fueled by its history as a once booming silver mining town and its current status as a well-preserved ghost town. Many paranormal investigators have explored the area, and visitors reported hearing strange noises like faint singing and experiencing unexplained phenomena, leading to the area's nickname, the Valley of Ghosts. And that's all I have for you today. Not sure what I'm doing next week, but you know the drill. Like, subscribe, comment, and ring the bell. And if you want me to do more singing or challenges or something, make sure to save challenges, leave a comment, and for now, have a good rest of the day and have a good week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.